Intuition, gut feelings, using the third eye. This spirit information is filtered through our human bodies. However, some bits and pieces of spirit information get left behind. Welcome to Unfiltered. DeEtte Ranae is an unfiltered psychic medium and here to give you messages from spirit with no holds barred. DeEtte Ranae says it as she receives it. And here is your host of Unfiltered, DeEtte Ranae.
Hello, everybody. This is DeEtte Ranae here on School Through Spirit with WLTK-DB.com. We are doing readings again, guys. We're doing readings. Oh my gosh, look at me. I show up in the raw, no makeup, hair's not done, but I'm here, right? I know last week was my first week back after like a month. I feel like I'm building everything all over again. That's okay. We can do that. As you know, guys, I need you to make this work. I need you to bring your readings, your comments, your questions. If you want to know anything about psychic mediumship development, if you want to have a question about your life, whatever it might be, guys, I'm here. We're going to do this, okay? I see we got a few people watching. Come in and say hi to me. Tell me where you're from. I'll tell you about my life. How's that sound? I'm going to share this to a few people all over the place. Where is Tim tonight? I was going to just say, where's Tim tonight, guys? Tim, your order's been fulfilled. Or well, not fulfilled. It's in production, just so you know. Just so you know, I want to let you know. I know that much. That's all I know, but I do know it's in production. I think it might be out to you next week. Don't quote me on that, though. So, hello, everybody. I got one fly messing with me. Can't wait. Me either. You're gonna have to put a picture of it up there, just so I can see it and know what it looks like. Go from there. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place here. Trying to figure out my life, where I'm doing with all this wonderful stuff, and getting back to the station so I can copy this and go from there and get this link back out there. So who else is out there with me, guys? I know I've got 6 people watching. We could have 6 people watching here on Facebook, or they could be in, oh my gosh, they could be in YouTube, they could be in Twitch. Come on in, let me know who you are, where you're at. Let's do some readings today. I am sharing this all over the place, guys, for everybody to be able to come in. My coffee's about to taste better with DeEtte Mocking. That's right. So if anybody's wondering, once I get this shared, guys, what I will do, I'm just swatting those flies away. Hello, Miss Holly. Oh my God, thank you for listening to me from Illinois. Once I get this shared all over the place, we're going to talk a little bit. I'll put some things in the comments for you guys to kind of look at and go, hey, things that are changing. I opened a store recently, guys. I opened a store, and believe it or not, I am creating some, oh my God, I did it again. Do you know if you go and you do copy and paste and you hit copy twice, it just gets rid of it and you got to start from scratch? It just is no fun, is it? This is really my life and what it's been like all day today, because I literally, guys, I drove a round trip about 5 hours with my mom to go look at some houses, some model homes for her, some model cabins, which is really, really cool because she's thinking about possibly building something, which is awesome. But with that being said, my head's all over the place, and I had some business meetings and tons of stuff, but that's okay, isn't it? That's okay. So, but again, once I get this all shared, hey, Michelle, how are you doing today, darling? I don't think I've seen you on here for a bit. And aren't you supposed to be in class tonight, Michelle? Aren't you in class? I don't know. Maybe you're not. But I'll share some things in the comments. I'll put things like the store in there for you guys to be able to see. I finally got this shared someplace. Oh my gosh. Took me a minute, didn't it? But I finally soon. Okay, I know it's coming up. So, because we were chatting for a minute. So I knew she was teaching tonight. I knew she was teaching. Oh my gosh, I've almost shared it all over the world. I've almost shared it all over the world. So again, we're going to talk about just different things that are going on, what's going on with my life, what's going on around. We got some possible secret type things I can't talk about yet. I'm hoping to be able to talk about next month. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit to bring some things out and about to the public. I wish I could do it right now. Now that I've talked about it, I really wish. But I will tell you what, if everything comes out, it's going to be like the highlight of my career, which I'm super excited about. I also need to let you guys know I am officially part of the Warren Legacy Foundation. Woot woot! You know, oh my gosh, like my grandma sweater. Love my grandma sweaters. I'm officially part of the Warren Legacy Foundation, which is pretty cool to me. It's a huge honor, guys. The Warren Legacy is Ed and Lorraine Warren, which were private investigators. They were the primary investigators of the house that was made into a movie, The Conjuring, and then the Conjuring series are different. I'm not sure if it's all of them, but I do know some of them have made it to the big screen, and so I'm part of that foundation that does all free work for people all over internationally. And what I do, my job, I don't go and investigate houses for everybody else. Hello, Miss Lisa. Thank you. I don't go in and investigate the houses per se. What I do is I stay my happy butt home right here in my office. And when they have help anywhere in the world, or if they need help anywhere in the world, what I do is I go do what's called remote viewing. And I go and I literally sit here and I do some prayers of protection because with that kind of work, you really need some protection. And I go into the property with kind of my mind and I see what's going on. I see the furniture, I see the house, I see the spirits, entity, whatever it is that's causing the disturbance to help the person the best I can. And if I can talk to whatever it is bothering it from a distance to see if I can help. Plus, helping kind of educate the people that are being bothered by the spirits and or maybe staff that's on the foundation, which is just a huge honor. It's a huge honor to be asked. It's a huge honor to be accepted into it and to work with such an amazing staff that have been doing this for just literally generations, guys, generations, which is pretty cool. So that's one major thing that's happened in my life, which is super awesome. Yeah, huge, huge, huge. Also, I'm getting bigger roles, more responsibilities with my own program. Which is just a whole bunches of stuff, just loads of stuff. And different things. So with all that being said, as more stuff comes out, I will let you know about all this stuff. Oh my God, I was going to let you know about the store. Holy crap, I did not put that information in. I apologize. I got to get to the right page to copy it and then go from there. But let me get that and I will put that in so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I say the store. I had a lot of people going, "Hey, DeEtte, I love your merchandise. I love your shirts. I love your cups, things of that nature." So it really kind of gave me the idea to create an online store. Not something I know what the heck I'm doing at all. Trust me, I do not know what I'm doing with this. But thank goodness I have an amazing producer and friend, Todd Bates, who is the head and the backbone behind this radio show and the whole station. And I went, Todd, and he said, "I got your back." And he really was just a gem to do all this and help and just help me to create it. And I will tell you what, no, it is not. I'm putting the link in there for you guys to see it. It is not. It is not the stuff that I have because fortunately I've been blessed with a daughter who made some shirts for me and even more blessed, well, not even more, equally blessed with a beautiful friend who has a daughter that makes some glasses and things of that nature, cups for that. And that's where I got that stuff from. So I am doing the best to put my name, my logo and stuff of that nature on some merchandise for you guys. I will also let you know this show is Unfiltered with DeEtte Ranae, but I did make some DeEtte Unfiltered shirts and sweatshirts and things of that nature just to have fun with it. Lots of fun. A lot of it is going to be, I'll tell you what, it's white on white, guys. I don't know what my issue is, but I love white on white. So, oh my God, I'm like, all over the place. Okay, beautiful. So let's start the day. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Sorry for all my babbling. Oh my gosh, 10 minutes of babbling from my butt. Thank you, everybody, for again joining in. I'm going to also, I need to also get, I can do this, get my website up there for you guys so you guys can see it. Because where else are you going to find me if I don't put my website up there for you guys to see? Right? There we go. Put that up. So I'm going to literally put that there in the comments for you guys. If anybody wants a private reading, feel free to please come on in there. Say hello, how you doing? That's where you can find me for private readings, and you can find me for classes, maybe where I'm at in the world. Send me an email. Tell me hi, how you doing? Whatever it might be. All that wonderful stuff. But until then, let's do some readings, guys. Let's do some readings. So anybody have some questions? Feel free to shoot those out now that I kind of talked your ears off for a while. Oh, I wanted to also let you guys know for all those people that watch my Monday morning show, Schooled Through Spirit. Oh my God. Guys, that show is up to 97,000 downloads. 97,000 downloads in like 6 weeks or something like that. Crazy number, huge amount, loving it. I also want to let you know I have a thing going on for everybody that wants to enter kind of a contest. What I'm doing is with my business, my public page, DeEtte Ranae Psychic Medium on Facebook, with that public page. What I'm doing when that gets to 10,000 likes, I'm going to start giving some readings away, guys. I am going to go to the 10,000 likes, and then I'm going to put people in random sequence, random number, random whatever, and start doing drawings for free readings. But we are going to get to the 10,000 likes before I do that. We just hit over a little over 2,000, which isn't a huge number, but you know what? With so many people watching, so many people listening, anybody that wants to be entered into a free reading with me, which is like a $250 value for an hour long, please go to DeEtte Ranae Psychic Medium on Facebook and hit the like button, hit the follow button. Get up to that 10,000, and guys, I'm going to start giving free stuff away. That's what I'm going to do. I honestly do. I love giving free stuff. I love giving back. So let's do a reading for the week. Let's pull some numbers. Well, hi there, Mr. Danny. I was just talking about you not that long ago. Let's pull 5 cards. Let's do some generals until somebody asks a regular questions and kind of gets me going here, guys. So let's do some generals. Oh my God, there's 2 in here. I know there's 2, 1 and 2. So pick a card 1 through 5. Pick your numbers, guys. Until everybody gets brave enough to ask their questions. You can pick card number 1, number 2. You can pick 4, all 5, whatever you like to do. It's up to you. But that's kind of like a general reading in general encompassing. So card number 1, I got the grounding card, guys. I love the grounding card because it goes go deep, explore your roots. I love this card. God, I feel like this card is talking to me for some reason. But this card really is going, hey, if you're feeling a little stuck, you feel like you don't quite know where you're going, if you feel like you're just going, bleh, that type of, hello, Miss Ann, happy Tuesday to you. This is a card for you because this is actually telling you that it's time for you to kind of stop, take a moment, relax, put your feet in the earth, allow everything go to the earth, get yourself grounded, but really start to look in deep for you. Why are you feeling this way? Why are you feeling stuck? What is going on? These answers are really going to help to bring things to the surface and allow you to release these things. And obviously, as I will tell anybody, getting into nature is really about refueling you. So this card's also telling you have to start to refuel yourself, okay? Like you've been expending, you're going all over the place, you're doing all this stuff, but you're not giving back to yourself. So get into nature, get into maybe a hot bath, whatever it is, and refill yourself up. Allow this stuff. Hello, Miss Jamie. Allow energy to start flowing through you again, okay? If you can't pick, we are picking cards 1 through 5 to start with, Jamie and Ann. And after that, guys, get your questions in. Card number 2 is the impasse card. Oh God, reflect and reject your energy. I think I'm doing a full reading here. What do you think? Impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. I love this card. I really do. I really do. Because as with the first card, this card is really just telling you to stop. What is not working for you? I feel like the spirit's going, are you listening? Are you listening? So this is really just stop. Get off the hamster wheel. Yeah, just like the squirrel, he's got nuts all over the place. But you know, it's an overwhelming feeling, isn't it? It's hugely overwhelming when you got things all over the place and you got yourself going a million directions. So you really have to stop and go, what's important? Put a priority list, figure it out. It doesn't mean that you're not going to do it all. It doesn't mean that you're going to take this stuff and throw it into the back burner. What this means, I'm not nuts too, of course. It doesn't mean that. It just means that, you know what, you're going to reprioritize your life. Figure out where you're going, get refocused. Okay. So if you pick number 2, that's what that's about. Number 3, oh my God, my cards and my nails are not working tonight. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Oh my God. When was the last time you put your hands together and prayed here? I love this card because this really is about finding that space. It is about getting into a meditative state. Not meditating, but a meditative state. A state of which you allow spirit to talk. You allow your guides to talk. You let your higher self talk. God, whatever is that is on the other side that you speak to, allowing that information to come in. And it's really weird because I'm going to read this as a full card reading when we're done because it's really kind of spelling one out. But if you picked card number 3, this really is about, hey guys, this is time for you to just kind of stop and do some soul searching and allowing something from another source to come in and help guide you. Okay. Number 4 is the great adventure, taking risks, venture forward. What opportunities have come through today? What opportunities? What have you said yes to? Big or small, what have you said yes to? I'll tell you what, I woke up this morning and my horoscope said I was going to have lots of opportunities and I better say yes to at least one. And I'll tell you what, I've had 2 so far to come through. The day's not over. Let's see how much more I can shine. So with this, it is about a great adventure. This is about where can you go? What can you do? What can you unleash? How far can you do it? So realize that life is a huge adventure. Realize that every time you turn around, the smallest of things in life aren't necessarily small. They can be the biggest things in your life. But you have to actually look at it that way. And the last one is support is all around you for fellow travelers. So if you pick number 5, you're not by yourself. You're truly not by yourself. Might have to look around for it and realize it's all there, whether it's your wife, your husband, your friend, your kids, your dog, spirit, whatever it might be. There's always support with you. You're never alone on this journey, no matter how you might feel. Okay. So if you're going to look at, let's read them again individually. Individually was number 1. If you pick that card, it's the grounding card. It's all about going deep, honey. You got to really kind of exploring deep here. Allow those things to come up and allow that energy to start flowing. Number 2 is starting to redirect, reflect, all that stuff. Make a priority of where you need to be in life, what you need to do. Number 3 is that finding opening in your space, allowing source to talk to you, talking through you. It's okay to let your guides talk and to take that wisdom. Number 4 is take the risk and venture. It really is about moving forward and allowing yourself to do what you got to do. Okay. And taking those opportunities. And number 5 is really support is all around you. You're not alone. Now, the funny thing is if I look at these all together, it makes me feel like, you know what, like I said, I feel like the cards are talking to me tonight and for anybody else that feels kind of stuck, feels like, oh my gosh, where else do I go? It's telling you, hey, this is your step-by-step. Anybody that's went out there and went, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going on in my life. I feel stuck. I don't know if I'm coming or going. Oh my God, I need a sign. This is your step by step. The cards have literally put a step by step how to on this. Okay. If you've got that feeling. So it's step by step. Get grounded. Let that energy start to flow. Allow it to start going through. You need to have time. You have to go within. You have to take a time and then, okay, let's prioritize. Come on, guys, let's prioritize. Finding that sanctuary to allow people, allow spirit to come in. So knowing you're not by yourself and there's something on the other side helping, whether you're a praying person or a spirit type person or whatever it is. And then to realize that this really is an adventure. Don't be afraid of your life. Don't be afraid of opportunities. So many of us have opportunities that come to us. We get these things knock, knock, knock on the door, but we don't say yes. We don't open the door. We don't go, okay, let's take a risk. So this is telling you it's an adventure. We need to take this. Things are there. You just have to get on board with it and to realize you're not by yourself. Gosh, we're not by yourself. So I mean, a step-by-step plan. You can't complain about this one, can we? So hopefully that makes sense. Perfect timing, Michelle. Perfect. You were judging that. You were like judging that one. When do I hit that button? Perfect. I love that. So hopefully the 5 cards for everybody works. Oh my gosh. Um, I feel famished tonight. Famished, thirsty. I don't know. Wrong wording. What is my health journey telling me? I like that. When is my health journey telling me? When is what, darling? When is what? I don't know what the when is. Okay, we are a little bit all over the place. Thank God it's coming in all over the place. And Dara Marie is, I love a card. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you bet, darling. You bet. You can get it. So they're going to come in a little bit everywhere. Tim says it seems like too much going on too fast, like drinking from a waterfall. What do I focus on first, Spirit? Okay, we can do that, darling. Let's get them all. So let's start with Michelle, and then we're going to go to Dawn because she actually came in second. Then we're going to come back to Tim. Dawn is just on one of the other pages. I shared it too. For some reason, it's not all coming up under this one, but that's okay. So Michelle, when is it going to get better? Thank you. Wow, Michelle, the longer I sit with you, Michelle, the more it seems to keep getting clogged up in my throat. So I'm almost wondering what you are not acknowledging within yourself, kind of going within and not acknowledging. I also don't know what's going on, but I have a lot of, gosh, it feels like aches, crampy type feeling throughout my abdomen. I don't, I don't know if that's you or what's going on. You're going to have to let me know, darling. But I do. I feel like I got a clogged throat. I feel like I got stuff going on. I just feel like if it's not one thing, it's another thing. And I feel like symptoms are just kind of compounding themselves. Okay, it just feels like it's compounding itself. My back is starting to get a little achy, um, and all around, I'm starting to feel tired. Just starting to feel tired. Okay, so Michelle, let me know if all this is you or if it makes sense to you. Um, and that now it's coming up into my chest. Oh, lines. Okay, thank you, darn, because now it's coming into my chest. It's just starting to feel like it's taking over all over the place. You know, like taking over all over, slowly all over the place is what it feels like it's doing. Um, thank you. Oh, wow, and I'm almost wondering if you're kind of having a flare up of it right now because it just feels like it's to me, it just feels like a whole lot going on. It feels like it's flaring up. Okay. The other weird thing is that, Michelle, I don't know. I'm not a big limes person, but I will tell you what, it feels as if what I'm hearing is going into nature to almost get the cure. So going into nature, get into cure. I know I've heard of some people using like bee sting therapy, things of that nature. I'm not sure if that's what they're talking about, but I'm hearing going into nature to get the cure. I'm also wondering if it's just honey itself, okay, or something that's a little bit more natural itself to help kind of through it all. But I do feel like you're in a flare up right now. Okay. Um, Thank you. You're gonna love this. I also like this because the card came up with a wandering journey. Enjoy the path. Okay, or enjoy the journey. You know what? I almost wanted to giggle at this. I almost really did because Lyme's disease, if you think about it, with all that it does to your body, it really slows you down. It really makes you stop. It makes you check yourself. Okay, from what I've heard from everybody that has it. Okay, which is just horrendous, and I know it is, but it makes me almost feel as if taking that time to really enjoy every moment throughout life and appreciating everything. Now, I'm not sure if you're the lady that lives on a farm or not, but I keep feeling like I keep seeing horses or and dogs is what I kind of feel. I feel like there might be a cat or a rooster on a fence. I'm not sure if that makes sense. It just feels like I'm seeing a nice farm, not necessarily the cows. So I'm not seeing cows. So I'm just seeing everything else. And I just feel like I'm seeing a barn and a small path or a small road. And I feel like there's a need to take a time to enjoy this. Okay. A time to enjoy this. And if you do have horses, do you have one that has failing health or older? Because I keep feeling as if there's one right there. I keep seeing a white horse that I keep seeing like bones, skin and bones makes me feel like it's older, failing, kind of losing its weight, that type of a situation. But I feel like you and the horse have a little bit in common. Not to say that you're losing weight, but you know what? Both of you maybe not feeling the best. Okay. And I feel like you can talk to this animal and actually kind of get information back and forth from it. So hopefully that also makes sense to you. Um, thank you. Also feel like slow walks with us. Gosh, I hope you love this horse. I hope it's an old horse dying of. Oh, okay, darling. I feel as if you need, you know what, taking walks with this horse. I keep seeing slow walks with this horse. Like this horse has got a lot to say to you, a lot to talk to you about. Okay. And like this horse can actually help you through this journey through talking with it, actually doing a connection. So I'm not sure if you understand talking to the horse, animal communication, but there's a certain connection there. And this animal can actually help you to understand your own personal journey a little bit more and get more information. I do feel by the time the horse passes away, you might start to have a little more relief or a little bit more understanding of what you're personally going through. I don't know how much that's going to help you with your health when it comes to how you're necessarily feeling all the time, but I do feel like it's going to help you with an understanding and going further to maybe help you symptomatically. So it's kind of like the days you're having flare ups, going, you know what, I can get through this day. I'm just going to go a little slower, and that's okay. So it's kind of like just moving through it, understanding your body, because I keep hearing like it's MS. You know, MS has good days, it has bad days. But going through those days of like, I know this is a flare up day. I'm just going to have to slow down a bit. And I'm going to appreciate from a sitting down position. And on my good days, I'll do more, you know, that type of a situation. I'm also hearing a different climate, which is really weird because I do believe in you in Wisconsin. I do believe we're going to get a lot of cold this year, but I'm almost wondering if with ice and cold, there's going to be less humidity for some reason. And I feel like that might help you, like less humidity. So hopefully there's less humidity where you're at while we go into this longer winter, because I'm feeling like it's going to be a longer winter. And I know the almanac has already said that. But I'm wondering if even though it's going to be colder, that less moisture in the air is going to help you a little bit. Hopefully that helps, Michelle. I'm going to release you now. And thank you so much for showing up. I love you too, Danny. Oh my gosh, I love you. Okay, let's go on to Miss Dawn Marie, who is watching. Nailed it. Oh, thank you, Miss Michelle. I'd love to know that. Miss Dawn Marie, let's pull a card for you, darling. Let's pull a card for you. I feel like these cards are upside down. Wow, okay, thank you. I'll take that. Dawn, you need different cards apparently. Julie, hello, Miss Julie. Miss Dawn, Miss Dawn. We're gonna use the Nature's Whispers cards for you, Dawn. I don't even know why, but I feel like we needed art and creativity and woo, all the fun stuff. Oh my gosh. You love it when I show up all natural in the raw. Guys, this is me. All 51 years of me. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. As always, guys, if you want a longer in-depth reading, half hour or hours, I do offer. You need to go to my website to book those, guys. I do have available hours, morning or evening hours. Nothing really in the afternoon unless you private message me, and I can usually schedule them. Then. Okay? But Miss Dawn Marie, let's pull a card for you, my dear. Gratitude and appreciation. Oh my God, this is always a fun card, isn't it? Because it always gets it right here in the face. God, I hate when they do that. There's something with you, Dawn. It's starting to learn to be thankful. And I'm not going to say you're not a thankful person, but being thankful to the wonders in the world, everything around you. I feel as if you're finding that you know what, you have steps forward, but you feel like you got major steps backwards. Okay, so step forward, one step back, three steps, step over a step, you know, like all over the place. And like you feel like you're going everywhere. Okay, I'm not sure if that makes sense to you, but I feel like that's kind of how you're feeling these days. Like just like, oh my God, how can I make this work? How can I get on one path? Okay. And with that being said, it is about gratitude and appreciation. I know that sounds really sucky, but the more we talk about, say, thank you to the universe, thank you for giving me the small things, thank you for this opportunity, thank you for having me wake up, thank you for whatever, the more that they give you what you're thankful for, because you're giving it that energy, you're giving it that little bit. I do feel like we need to go a little bit further though. So it's like, remember when I said, oh my God, I got to pull out these cards, say creativity cards. So it's thank you for my creativity. Thank you for my ability to market. Thank you for my ability to know how to do things. And then I'll watch you start to kind of just things to unfold. I don't know what's going on with your life. I just feel as if you've got better things ahead of you, but bringing those in and then bringing it back out. I also hear, like I said, the word marketing. So I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, but I am hearing it's almost being more creative with that. I'm hearing pop up, pop up, pop up. So I'm almost wondering if it's like popping up doing readings here, popping up doing lives here, popping up doing, showing up there, popping up different places. And then just allowing yourself to really just explode who you really are. Okay. But I do feel like through all this, you're going to find out in the depths who you are and what you want to do. 110% what you want to do. Just try that whole try and true of saying, hey, thank you, and watching more come to you, better come to you, more and more in depth come to you. Okay, darling? Hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay, let's get back up to Sir Tim. Let's get back up to Sir Tim. Okay. We got Tim, and then after that, we got Miss Kathy. Kathy, thank you for showing up. And then we're going to go on to Julie after that. So, oh my gosh, takes a few weeks, but I think we're getting people back. I think we're getting people back. Tim, seems like too much going on too fast, like drinking from a waterfall. What do I focus on first? Spirit, health, being hearing with my wife singing, slow down, you move too fast. I love how you wrote that, Tim. I love how you wrote that, because I'll tell you what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this big waterfall, and I'm seeing you standing underneath it, and I'm seeing you doing this, and you're trying to catch as much in your mouth as you can, and really all you're doing is drowned in your face. All you're doing is drowned in your face, and you haven't realized you're doing this wrong. 110% you're doing this wrong, because you're not supposed to drink from a waterfall. You're just not supposed to. Okay, waterfalls are not for drinking. Waterfalls are for sitting back and enjoying. So a waterfall, you walk into it like this, and you let the water fall over you, and you just feel it going all over you, and you feel it cleansing, you feel the joy of it, and just sit there, and you just, the power of it. And that's what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so don't try to drink from it. Don't try to take everything in. Enjoy what you're supposed to enjoy. You're going to enjoy the water that's going over you. You're not enjoying the water over there, and you're not enjoying the water over there, and you're not worried about the stuff going over your face or down your back. You're just enjoying the water going all over you, and not trying to take it all into one funnel. Okay? With that being said, look at the different things around you and go, okay, what is it that is my, it's not about going, what's my life purpose? It's about literally going, okay, I'm supposed to be joy. I wake up this morning. You know what? I want to go outside. And for this morning, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to sit with my coffee. I'm going to just enjoy watching my dog, because that's all I need to do right now. My purpose right now is to enjoy watching my dog. That's it. And when I'm done with this cup of coffee, my next purpose might be to get a second one and continue to watch my dog for a while. And that's all you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be going, oh my God, I got to do this, that, and the other. Okay. So most people sit there and go, you know what? We got all these different purposes. Hello, Jessica. So many people think we have, we got, the purpose in life is all this. Our purpose changes all the time. Our path is the same, but our purpose changes all the time. You don't have to try to jam it all into one. Just do one at a time. Enjoy every moment throughout the day. Okay. That's also going to help with your health. Doesn't mean you have to take it all in at once. Just enjoy as you go. So that's the biggest thing. I think that's also going to help your health. Okay. Taking it that, you know what, because it's going to help you to go, okay, again, this is what I can do today. That's what I might be able to do tomorrow. Yesterday, I wasn't able to do so much. And it's okay that every day it's a little bit different, because your health is going to be different every single day. Okay. Now, your list of things might be a little different. Okay. That list of things might be a little bit different. I do feel like you need a voice recorder for some reason, though, Tim. Like a voice recorder. I know you like to write out a lot of things, but I feel like you need a voice recorder. So either a recorder into your phone, or, an old fashioned where you hit the button and it records onto a tape, whatever it might be. But I feel like some of the automatic writing that could be coming from the guides, you can actually verbalize. Okay, verbalize. So instead of trying to wear your hand out doing this, verbalize it into a recorder. Okay, because I feel like the information's coming in fast. Verbalize into recorder, and then later on, you can transcribe that if you feel so needed to. You can either go into like a Temi account and put that in that, download the verbal into Temi, and they'll transcribe it for you. And then you've got the transcription, which would be a lot easier than trying to do all the writing. Okay. And I think that could also help some. I just heard lay off the ears. I'm trying to figure out what lay off the ears means. Not sure what that is. My first thought was corn. So are you taking in like corn syrup, corn products that maybe a little bit too much of? I'm not sure if that's what it is, but I heard lay off the ears. So, and again, first thing was corn that I got. The first feeling I got was corn. Okay. Um, let's get back down here. So, so when you're looking at what's focusing on first, darling, I think you can focus on both at the same time. It's just, you know what? Spirit's going to always be there. It's never going to go away, and neither is your health. Okay. But to understand that you can do both at the same time and you don't have to, no corn products. I don't know what that is, darling. I don't know what that is. Um, we'll have to put two heads together to figure out what the corn product, the corn, lay out the ears is. I don't know what that is. But I will tell you what, you can do them both together. It's just going, okay, today I can only do so much. Again, tomorrow I might be able to do more, and just kind of figuring it out from that aspect. For a card for you, I just heard that, oh my God, I think this is from your wife, my darling. I think this is from your wife. Says you're worth it. You're worth it. Okay. I love this card because didn't I just say going out there and enjoying what's in front of you? Enjoying in that moment. I mean, look at this person. She's sitting at the beach, candlelight, beautiful moonlight, water, sand, a little boat, the whole 10 yards. She's enjoying it. Okay. But I bet you she's also getting, this is probably all a muse for her, all a muse for her, giving her inspiration. Okay. So enjoy your days, enjoy your health, enjoy doing what you need to do for you, and then allow inspiration to happen wherever you're at. Okay. So if you have to go to the doctor's office, take your recorder with you. You know what I mean? If you have to go here, there, or the other, take a recorder with you. When it comes through, allow it to happen. Okay. Hopefully that helps, my darling. Hopefully that helps. Okay, Miss Kathy. Oh my gosh. Hello, Kathy. Any messages from ancestors or spirit tonight? Let's go into these cards. Let's go. I feel like I need to go into Denise Glynn's Sacred Traveler cards for you for that. Only because that ancestors word's in there. And anybody who knows Denise Lynn, she's all about ancestors and Native American and all that wonderful stuff. So let's go into that for you and see what we have, okay? Miss Kathy, Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy, you got a few more abilities than the most, don't you, my darling? You got more abilities than the most. Now, I'm not going to blow and smoke up your tushy, darling, because you know what? Everybody's psychic. Everybody's psychic. Everybody's got something going on with them. I do feel as if it's been kind of coming in, maybe a little bit fast and furious. I'm feeling like whoosh into me. So it just feels like you're getting information. I'm hearing like download, download, download. Um, oh, bye for now, Miss Michelle. Have fun in your class, darling. I am hearing it's and I really know she's in a class because I know the teacher. um, so, but I feel like I'm hearing downloads with you, Miss Kathy. I don't know what that's about, but I'm just hearing more stuff coming in. And I will tell you what, it feels very peaceful. It feels a little overwhelming, but it feels peaceful at the same time. Um, and I'm hearing you listen, listen, listen. So I don't know how much you are listening, darling. Like, but I'm hearing listen. Also, the weird thing is they're showing me, and I think this has to do with the ancestor part of it, but they're showing me. I don't know if you've seen the movie Airbender. Is it Airbender? The Last Airbender. The Last Airbender. If that's what they're showing me, but they're showing me. If you have never seen the movie, I'm going to tell you the part to go to. It literally is when the last Airbender comes out. He is out. He's running all over the place. He wants to go back to say hi to the monks, and he gets to the temple. And when you go in there, you can see this whole temple of all the last Airbenders, all the previous Airbenders, all the previous guys, and there's just hundreds of them, and it's powerful and it's beautiful. But he is there in the middle of this learning that, you know what, he ran away from his destiny, and that's what the premises of the movie is that he ran away from his destiny. He has now come back 100 years later, and he's ready to kind of partake into it, but looking past at those ancestors to realize that, you know what, he is all of these people. He is all of them. He is just the newest reincarnation of this same soul that's been going on over and over and over again. And he's a very powerful person. And as he learns these abilities and he learns his growth and goes within, he is starting to find so much more of himself and so much more power and exploration of who he is. Okay. And I know this sounds like it's like really big out there all over the place. But I do feel like, Kathy, that this with you is about going in to kind of look back in your own personal lineage. So not the lineage of your family, but who you are. whether this be going into some sort of meditation to kind of explore past lives of who you are, to find out who you are today, or to add more to who you are today, and exploring that lineage and realizing that how powerful you are within your own self. Okay. Because I feel like you've been, done a lot of the same work over and over again, different lifetime from different lifetime. Okay. Also going to pull a card for you today, Miss Kathy, just to see what we got going on here. Um, I love this. It also says new light, first light, beginning a new cycle, Kathy. That might be why I'm seeing some of this stuff. Because remember, like I said, the airbender, he's been in hiding for 100 years. He's been in like this snow bubble, whatever it is. I know it's like a kid's movie. But literally, you know what? He is starting brand new. He's finally accepting who he is, and he's starting a new cycle. And I feel like you are too, dear. I feel like you are too. So hopefully that helps. I feel like you need to realize you got a lot of strength within yourself, a lot of unbelievable power within yourself. You just have to learn to stand in your own power and don't let anybody knock you off of it. Hopefully that helps, my dear. Hopefully that helps. Let's go on to Miss Julie. Let's go on to Miss Julie. Okay, Julie, I know that I'm ready for change and growth, but not sure if it's through work or personal. Can you help? Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're all over with the cards tonight. Oh my gosh. They're telling me to use the wordy ones, darling. I don't know if y'all know these. These are the Beyond Lumera cards. I love these because they're itty bitty cards. They're smaller than a card deck, maybe about the same size. I don't know, smaller than a card deck, but they got tons of words on them. And I'm gonna read the words to you, darling. Um, I feel like I need to start here and then give you what I feel from them. I don't know why, but I feel like you need the whole kit and caboodle, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Okay, so pull your card off the top. Oh my God. Cards are not, I put lotion on my hands, and that was probably not the smartest idea. Um, Gorgeous picture out there. These cards are gorgeous. So, Miss Julie, it is the Earth Star Chakra, the initiation. You are standing at a gateway into the unknown with trust in your heart, ancient remembering in your soul, and inner illumination to light the way. You have access to the seed of creation, the spark of existence, and the codes that hold the blueprints of who and what we are. The place is clear and grounded, despite moving through multidimensional realms and able to bridge worlds while functioning in physical reality. The higher you reach for the divine and the realms of spirit, the more important it is to anchor deeply to the earth. Lots of words, isn't it? Tons of words. So yeah, this card is actually agreeing with you that you have got a lot going on to you. Okay, a lot going on, and that you really are just starting. You're really just starting. I'm going to tell you, I feel like this is personal growth. Okay, I don't feel like this is professional. I feel like this is personal growth. With that being said, the professional is going to change on its own. Okay, the professional is going to change on its own, whether we like that or not. It's just kind of how it is. But I do feel as if as you going through this, oh my God, I got bells and whistles everywhere. You should see my desk. I got cards and boxes and phones. Oh my. But I do feel like you are going through this change. You're going through this growth, but it is all about you. It is all about you. And as you grow and you change and you develop, I feel like you're going to morph yourself into something else. So it's kind of like going back in life, like, what did I want to do when I was little, when I grew up? And starting to realize some of those dreams, some of those things, maybe twerking them a little bit into what you want to do when you grow up. I know you're older than the age of 12, but allowing that to happen now. Okay. But again, until you start to understand the difference within yourself and have that inner growth coming through, you're not going to trust yourself to make the leap to do something different within your professional career. I don't think it's going to take you long to catch up, though, dear. I really don't think it's going to take you long to catch up. I feel like once you start this, really start this change, it's going to go boom, 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 boom for you. Okay. I really do feel like it's going to go boom, 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 boom for you. I feel like I need to tell you about a book. Oh my God, let me see if I find it right away. I can see the cover. I can't see the name of it. Um, I'm going to see if it's in my Prime account because I know I bought it in my Prime account. Orders. Been a while though since I bought the book. Okay, it is Bringers of Dawn book. Hopefully that helps. Bringers of Dawn Teachings is what it's called. Um, trying to bring up the book cover for you. I will tell you what, I haven't read the whole book. I've only read the first chapter or so, but it was brought to me. And I will tell you what, it's the little bit I've read so far has made an understanding, but it's Bringers of the Dawn, teachings from the Pleiadians. I don't know if you can see that, darling. But that's the book cover I'm seeing in my head. That's the book I'm seeing in my head. Not sure if that can help you or not. Not even sure if you're interested. But it's a pretty in-depth, holy crap, in-your-face type of book. And if I read the whole thing, I'll tell you the last if you wanted to make notes at a future date. But that's what I've seen in my head. So hopefully that helps, my darling. And then go from there, okay? Okay, Miss Just Cat, are you still there, my darling? Would love a general reading. You got it, my dear. Where are we gonna go with you? Let's go with these. Let's go with these. Just Cat would love a general. You got it, dear. You got it. And then I'll have time for Kim after that. Yes, you're here. Thank you. Thank you. So let's go with this, dear. Let's go with this. Okay. Let's pull a card for you, my darling, and let's see what we got. Breakthrough. Oh my God, breakthrough. What's going on in your life, Miss Jessica? What is going on with your life? I love this because this is not necessarily a breakthrough of, oh my God, life is getting great right now. A lot of time, thank you, book ordered. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed. Let me know, Julie, if it helps, darling. Let me know. I love this because this breakthrough tells me it is a personal breakthrough. This is a personal breakthrough for you, Miss Julie. Or not Julie, Miss Jessica, apologize. This does feel like it's a personal breakthrough for you. Okay. Like this is, as you notice with this woman, she's breaking through from the chest. It's from the heart center. It's going, you're getting through this. This is done. It just feels like you've had some revelations going on. Like these couple of, I get it, I understand it type things. These are the things that start to change your life. Okay. These are the things that start to change your life and start to propel you into different modalities, different things within your life. Okay. So, darling, let that transformation happen, okay? Because as you see, yeah, she's breaking through with the chest. Her whole body's like flung out. But look what's coming in front of her. It's all butterflies, hundreds of butterflies. Butterflies are all about transformation. It's all about you changing into something else, you becoming something else, okay? I always love this because when I look back over my life, I never look at things as if I changed or I transformed. I always look at, damn, I matured up again, didn't I? Oh my God, the things I used to think when I was 18 versus the things I used to think when I was 40. Now I'm 51 going, oh my God, what am I going to think when I'm 60? You know, that type of a situation. But again, I feel like you're doing a breakthrough, darling. So hopefully that helps. Enjoy this transformation. I feel like, you know what? But I'm hearing you're not done. You're not done. So this is like one big breakthrough, and we're back into it again. But know that you're going to have a little bit of understanding. You're going to have this. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going, darling. I'm going to take another drink, and then we're going to go for Miss Kim Knowles. Okay, darling. Let's look what we got. Awesome, Jessica. I'm happy for that, dear. Gosh, I'm happy for that. Miss Kim, let's look at you. Oh my gosh, I got bells and whistles. Why? Because I teach an advanced class right after this class. I have more people on evenings. Okay, I'll get this from you. Not these certain evenings because I'm a little busy. That's okay. I've got other hours always available. So, Miss Kim, coming up for me to heal the past few days. Okay. Wow. Not sure if these are tears or what it is. I feel like I'm dried up tears, honestly, Miss Kim. That's what I feel like is dried up tears. Kind of um like I've cried a million tears. I feel like I was crying tears before whatever happened, and now they're just dried up. Like I've teared so much, there's nothing more coming up. But I still feel like I'm choked up in the throat. I feel like I'm hit in the stomach. I feel like I kind of knew something was happening. I kind of knew something was going on. I don't know why, but I feel like at the same time I got slammed with it. I know that's kind of like a contradictory of going back and forth, but it feels like it's at okay. I Hey Holly, I'll get you before I get done too. But I feel like that's where I'm sitting at. Okay, is all of that. The weird thing is I am hearing in good time. God, that is so generic because I'm hearing in good time, in good time. Yeah. Time heals all wounds. Yeah, it does. But, sometimes it takes forever and a day. Okay. And I don't, I don't feel like that's the best advice for anybody. I honestly do not. Okay. So let's pull a card for you, Miss Kim, and go from there. Um, I like this. It says ideal course of action. Gosh, I don't even know what's going on. And I think this is a perfect card for you. I love this card because when you're looking at the picture here, when you're looking at this picture, you see this beautiful castle out in the distance, and you're seeing this beautiful woman looking at it. Okay, and you can tell she's going, "How do I get to that castle? How do I get to my destiny?" Okay, she's not necessarily looking at any one path. Okay, because yeah, there's a path there, but it's stream, it's water. Do I want to walk through the water? Do I want to go through the thicker grass? Do I want to go through the rocks? Where do I want to go? So it's really about looking back and going, okay, it's time to heal, it's time to navigate, and it's time to change a life in front of me. But how do I get there? Don't take the advice of the million people that want to give you advice. Okay, even me, don't take that advice. What you need to do is go within to yourself and say, you know where I need to get to point B from where I'm at right now. I need to get to the next point. Where is the best, but what's the best way for me to get to that next point? Don't try to make the whole navigation to the castle all at the same time. I feel like that'd be a little overwhelming for you, but you can get, okay, how am I going to get out of the stream? How am I going to get to the next step? How am I going to get to the next day? And take each day by itself, okay? Sometimes each minute, each hour, because I feel like you kind of lost your breath in whatever's gone on. And then realize that before you know it, you're still going to have the castle in front of you. You're going to still have some healing in front of you, but you'll be able to look back to see how far you've come, okay? Which is actually going to propel you and motivate you to continue doing this. I don't feel like this is an overnight healing, darling. I don't feel like this is overnight, boom, we're going to be better. I feel like this is going to take some time. I feel like this has got a lot of growth with it, okay? So this is just not like healing here. It's growth along with it, and it's deeper understanding, deeper growth, and then going from there. Okay, darling? So hopefully that helps a little bit, Kim, to help you understand or help you with this a little bit. Okay, Miss Holly, we're going to do you, and then I have to get off the air, guys, because I have to stop at 5 too, because there's a show right after me. I believe it's Miss Linda Hope. So, Miss Holly, let's do you really quick, and then we'll go on for you, dear. And then, guys, I will be back next week. Back here with, Unfiltered with DeEtte Ranae. So, Illumination, Holly, Illumination. This card is so beautiful. This card is so funny because there's, okay, Kim, thank you so much. Yes, still so much healing work to do. This helps so much. Oh, you are so welcome, Kim. So Illumination is there for you, Miss Holly. Illumination is really cool card because I love this. Illumination is about the light of the new moon, not of the light of the sun. Because if you think about it, sometimes if we bring in the sunlight, it gets to be a little bright. And we tend to shut our eyes or we squint and we don't see as well as we should. But when the moon is really high, the moon is really bright, and it really shows its gorgeous light on the stuff, you really get to see things a lot better. Okay. Do you still see things? Are there still some things hiding in the shadows? Yeah, it is. Those are the things for you not to learn yet. Those are for the things that you're not supposed to care about yet. You're only supposed to focus on what you're illuminating, what you can see. Okay. Now, when you're supposed to see the rest, the sun will come up. You won't have to squint. The shadows won't be there. But for right now, just pay attention to the things you can see. Don't worry about what's in the shadows. Okay? Don't worry about what's in the shadows. For some reason, Jill, I know you're there. I feel like this is dual for you too, and I don't know why. So hopefully, Holly and Jill, you're both paying attention to this card, because all of a sudden I heard Jill in my head too. So Jill, pay attention, darling. But for both of you, start paying attention to what you're supposed to see, what you're supposed to illuminate. This is what you're supposed to do. Worry about the rest later. Okay? With that, guys, I hope I helped you a lot. Please come in and see me next week here on Unfiltered with DeEtte Ranae. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.